We have reached a subscription of more than 1000 subscribers, and we are targeting 2000 subscribers for this next video, where I'm going to talk about light fixtures. If you like everything about lighting in interiors, please do like our video, share the knowledge, and please follow us. Light is one of the most important feature of any luxury design. It starts from the area. It uplifts your mood. It gives you ambience. It gives you area to study, to work. It adds different levels of lighting in your whole area, whole room. The philosophy of lighting, we are going to talk about philosophy of lighting today and how to enhance your interiors through lighting. This is all going to be about adding that premiumness to your projects. I'll be also going to talk about variety of light, temperature, lux level, and some samples to explain all these details. Let's take a look. Talk about generic light fixtures today. We are going to go in depth of light fixtures and the lighting. Indians used to have those tube lights as ambient light, and we were totally happy with that. Now with the enhancement of our taste towards interiors, toward luxury lifestyle, we need that ambience of hotel rooms in our homes, that different variety of light in our rooms. When you're spending money in your interiors, it's not only about the furniture, but it also important to add lighting so that furniture can be enhanced or your paintings could be enhanced to add art to the taste to your interiors. Remember, there used to be artists, even photography is all about lighting. All the artwork is all about lighting. There was one artist, Rembrandt, who painted the first painting with that hint of light, which was actually visible in the paintings. All the art forms, the sculptures are based upon the direction of light, how the lighting is coming. Even today, when we are talking about, we are looking at this video because there are levels of lighting and sitting in different levels. So let's take a look and understand the philosophy of how interior designers enhance the interiors of any home. Lighting any room, you have these dimensions, these four walls or the floor area. I have one room here to explain you how we plan lighting in an apartment or in a home. Understanding the type of lights. You can't just put one halogen and make it bright. You won't have that mood. You won't have that taste of light fixture or the taste of a good lifestyle. You'll need levels of light. You'll need accent light. You need ambient light. You need task light. Just three light fixtures. If we talk about what accent light is basically to add a light to the ambient light. Ambient light is mostly simplest those task light, the ceiling panels, those panel light which you generally have. For example, tube light used to be ambient light. That is that light fixture used to fill up the space with light. After that, you need accent light that adds lighting to the areas, to fill up the areas. There could be standing lamp, there could be light fixture inside your bookshelf. That is accent lamp, accent lighting to give you good light on addition to the ambient light. And after that, you need task light, that is study lamp to help you study. Kitchen, you might have cool light, which will give you sharp light over the kitchen counter. You can chop the vegetables. You might need study lamps. You might need reading lamps for just besides the bed, so you can read books. That is all about task light. So these three light fixtures you just need for any room. Now in a room you have this dimensions. You start with basic adding ambient light. So what we do is we usually divide it equally in the room. That is ambient light, maybe through cove, through panel lights, through spotlights. We'll look at that. Second is using accent light. Accent light could be these light fixtures which are over the wall or in the corner of the room, standing on the floor. It could be the chandelier over the dining table. So it fills this whole area. It could be the profile light in the ceiling, or it could be the spotlight which is there on the wall painting, highlighting the wall painting. And after that, You have this straight profile light in the kitchen cabinet, which highlights your counter, working as task light for the work. So only these three lights you have to consider. First is ambient light, second is ascent light, third is the task light. Just three light fixtures. After that, the next question comes regarding the mood and why do you need three different lights. You need the ambient light to fill up the room, the basic normal lighting. Second, you might need the accent light to help you in a mood. For example, you want to just relax with a drink in the evening, and you need very dim soothing light. You don't want any light fixture on your face or in the ceiling. So that light fixture, the lighting coming from the floor or maybe through the bookshelf, it will help you to fill that volume in the space. And third, the task light. When you're studying, when you're reading, that third light will again help you the sharpest, giving you sharpest light. The ceiling light won't give you direct light when I'm drawing or when I'm writing or when I'm reading a book, or this accent light won't give me that sharpness. So these three lights have different functions, and it totally helps you in different ways. Second, the next stage comes to a temperature. In luxury segment, temperature of any light fixture is the warm lighting. It's more towards yellowish side. The natural white, which is warm and white, and third is pure white. Our tube lights used to be pure white. The best light fixture temperature for in luxury segment is considered to be 2700 Kelvin. That is warm white. It could be around 2200 to 2700. And because we Indians have this habit of tube light, you can also go for natural light. That will give you a neater look, because we have this white color light fixture working in this light color. We are uncomfortable. We feel that warm light is dim. You might feel gloomy, but actually it's the opposite. For example, if you see all the vehicles, they have warm white, not the white light. It's all because the sharpness, the light. The harmful light in phones have this blue light, which usually, if you want to be comfortable, you go towards warm light. Or in the evening and the night, the phone companies will suggest you to use warm white light when you're reading. So that gives you ambient reading temperature as in the color of the light fixture. So the best ambient temperature for luxury segment is 2700. Level of lighting design is getting the levels correct, the lighting intensity. For example, if I remove this light fixture, it might feel dull or dark. So how do you get the perfect light? Each room has its own requirement. Your entertainment room, the media room, might need dull, dark areas, dark lighting. Your bedrooms needs cozy light fixtures or cozy ambience. Your kitchen might need brighter light fixtures. The dining table might need brighter light fixtures, so that you can see the food clearly. It should look tasty, and that is the actual function of light fixture, the lighting. And that intensity of light in our terms is called as lumens or lux. Lux is actually a technical term. You can just consider there are different meters or the numbers which are required for different tasks. So for example, for studying, you'll need around 500 lux for your study area. And there is a meter. You might also download an application in your phone. These are available these days in your Play Store or iOS. And there are, as a professional, we use lux meters to check the lighting levels, if it's correct, if it's dark, if it's bright. You can't give banquet kind of lighting in your bedroom. You need correct lighting, and that number specifies everything based upon the room or the task of the area or the lighting. I'm putting all the standard lux levels which are required in any room or in your home in the description below. You can take a look and you can decide upon the ambience. Now each light fixture will always have this lux level mentioned in the light fixture, and that will help you to understand how much lumens it will throw for your area. So for example, if the light fixture is saying 500 lumens, it's saying you are getting 500 lux per area per square meter of your table, and that is perfect light fixture for your study. The best part of luxury light fixture is also you shouldn't see the light fixture or the light directly, the source of light directly. Nowadays, I'll show you some samples and you'll be able to see the light source is not visible. You might see the light fixture, but not the source. So, and that is very important in luxury light fixture or luxury lighting. So let's move on to the next chapter, that is the light fixture samples and how different light fixtures work and what is your actual requirement when you're designing your thumb of rule. You can go for highest lux level in your rooms like dining, kitchen, study. Those are the areas which will need highest lux level, that is 120 lux level in the room. And for the area, it could be around 500 lux when you are at that study level or the book reading level. So that could be your thumb rule for understanding the lux calculation. Now we move to the next chapter, that is the fixture selection, the accent light. So the accent light, firstly, that could be through the LED light fixture, LED strip hidden inside your bookshelf. It could be in the cove light, the cove of the fall ceiling, or maybe at the bottom of the furniture. Second, the ambient light, that is to fill the room with the lighting, and that is the most basic light fixture which you'll need. So for selection of light fixture, we are going to talk about a certain light fixtures and how to select the light fixtures for the room. So first is this panel light, which looks like this. It has a diffuser over the surface, so the LED will be throwing the light and the light will be coming through this diffused area. You'll be getting an even light, and this is available from 3 watt to 25 watt. It's mostly plastic body and you can replace it. It can be fixed in the false ceiling or you can fix it on the surface of the light, the ceiling. And it's usually fixed in the ceiling directly, in the flat surface. Second light fixture is this kind of small spotlight. So this spotlight will throw lighting, and this is the reflector which enhances the wattage. So in the least electricity, you'll be getting more brightness. So this LED will be throwing light and this reflector will be enhancing the light intensity and throwing it, but it will give you straight sharp light over the floor. It won't highlight your walls, and that is what the perfect lighting works, in a way where it's throwing the light. So this works as the ambient light. It's giving ambience to the room. Not this will work like a tube light. So it will be filling all the walls and all the room, the whole room. And to highlight your painting, so you'll be adding those spotlight, which looks like this. So the spotlight, the ambient light, the task light or the ascent light will be coming through this spotlight. So this also has a reflector. It will be throwing light fixture on your painting, and that painting will be again throwing the light fixture in your area. So that becomes ascent light. And those spotlight can be fixed on the surface of the wall, it will be fixed on the ceiling, and it will be throwing light fixture to your walls or different areas, whichever you want to highlight. So your room should look like a painting. It should have light coming from the ceiling. It should have light fixture throwing on the wall. It should have light fixture over the corners with the lamps or chandeliers. In this spotlight, in this COB, this part should be metal, so it dissipates heat evenly, and the life of the light fixture is much more rather than the plastic body. The chance hazard of fire is least in that case. Each light fixture, for example, this light fixture has a wattage of 24 watts and it has lumens of 1000 lumens. So everything is written on this light fixture. The beauty of these kind of light fixtures is also that you won't be able to see the bulb directly. It won't be hitting your eye with the light. You'll be throwing the light fixture directly at the bottom of the location, and it'll give you much better light. Now this same 24 watt can be achieved through this light fixture, which has two light fixtures, which is of 12 watt, 12 watt. And this can be again fixed in the ceiling. It dissipate the heat, and you'll be only seeing this face, and the light will be coming from these small light fixtures, and that will give you much clean light fixture lighting ambience. We talked about types of lighting. We talked about levels of lighting, the lux. We talked about the temperature of lighting, the warmth, the whiteness, and how it changes the mood of any interior. I hope this video helped you to understand the details, how it changes the interior details of any normal interior to a luxury premium segment design. It will totally elevate your interiors to next level. And that's how we practice. That's how we are designing the homes and the spaces. I hope this video will help you to understand the nuances of design. And we'll be talking about more of such elements in our next video. Please do subscribe if you are not subscribed to our channel. Please do share the video to share the knowledge. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.